you. Maybe it resonates, maybe it doesn't. Take what works. So before I begin, I want to remind everybody that I have my magic hat here. I will be pulling a name out of this hat for someone who would like a personal reading with me. So if you would like your name in the hat, it's in there yet, right? Raven, please put my name in the hat. Raven, Raven's heart, Raven, please read for me, whatever to get my attention. And you know if your name is in the hat because I always go back and I put a little heart next to your name. All right. So, with the business end being taken care of, oh, and don't forget to hit the like button. I really appreciate it when people hit the like button. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Let's get this reading on the road here. Get this show on the road for all of our Scorpios. So, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's going on for all of our Scorpios today? Grateful, thankful for all the messages. Grateful, thankful for all the messages, and I want to throw out a shout out to Tasia, who was helping me trying to reboot my internet and everything else. She gave me a lot of tips, so hopefully get this going. All right, so Scorpio, what messages do we have for all of our Scorpios at this time? Grateful, thankful for the messages for all of our Scorpios. Scorpio, what's going on for our Scorpios? So I think you're starting to see a way towards some peace of mind, all right? So if you have been struggling or life has been a little chaotic, I just get the sense that things are starting to mellow out. You know, that you're starting to see how, you know, what triggers you, what doesn't trigger you, you know, that kind of energy. But I just get the sense that a lot of you are starting to find this really sense of inner peace, not just peace. So don't question it, enjoy it. All right, I'm also feeling like, oh my gosh, all right, some of the same cards are coming out here. All right, so the first card that fell out was being a little flexible in a situation. I feel like that's a work situation, all right? If you find that you might have recently been a little short-tempered with your friends, your coworkers, and things of that nature, I think it's time to just kind of bend a little bit, all right? Because there is an energy, and this could be somebody around you. I mean, it doesn't have to be you. It could be the other person. But I feel like somebody, probably you, has really been flexible trying to deal with the energies around you. But there's some people you just can't, you know, it doesn't matter what you say. You know, you tell them, come on, hurry up, we need to get this done. They're not moving. So if you're involved in a situation where there's people around you that just aren't working with you, it almost feels like they're working against you. I don't feel like there's any fixing it. Do you know what I mean? It's just that's how they are. So once you accept that that's how they are, then I think you can find a new way to deal with them because you're not going to change them. All right. I'm just going to tell you right now, you're not going to change them. Now, I'm also feeling as if there's a Scorpio out there who I feel as if there's something that really needs to be repaired or fixed with someone. And until you take care of it, I just feel as if you're not going to have any peace of mind. So this could be a fight. Maybe you had a recent fight with your person, you know, or maybe it was your sister, your brother, somebody around you, a friend. I just feel like, you know, you really need to get this fixed, right? When your life gets normal, yeah. All right, let's see what's going on. All right, Keeson, I will read you some cards when I finish with the Scorpios. All right, so stick around, and we'll pull some cards just for you, all right? All right, Scorpio. Anything else for Scorpios today before we move on to the tarot? Yeah, again, there's this real energy of not being able to do things, work with other people. You know, this might actually be a sign that it's time for you to really kind of push yourself into a position where you're your own boss. I really feel like you probably would be much happier like that. You know, you try to do things the way you're supposed to do them. I just feel it gets like dry. You know, it's like you're bigger than that. You're more than like working on a factory line. You're more than just, you know, hanging up clothes on a hanger in a retail shop. I just feel as if a lot of you Scorpios would probably do really well if you branched off into your own venture, doing your own thing. I mean, that's not possible for all of us, but I think for some, yes. Okay. So that was really specific for some people. I mean, here's a deep knowing. I think you know what it is that you want to do, what you want your life to be. And I just feel like you're ready. You're just really primed and ready. But let's turn to the tarot and see what the tarot has to say for all of you Scorpios out there today. All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, sign. What's going on for our Scorpios, dear universe? Grateful, thankful for the messages, for the greatest and highest good. I wonder if some of you are dealing with a Taurus. Scorpio, are you dealing with a Taurus? Somebody's got strong Taurus placements. This could be somebody from your past. Doesn't have to be. I just kind of saw it. Anyway, I do get the sense that there are some Scorpios might find themselves at a party, celebrating, something like that, having a good time. There is that energy. All right, who are you dealing with? We got us. The Emperor comes out reversed, and I also have another card that is flipped up. All right, I'm feeling work. Okay, again, we're back to the whole work scenario for you, Scorpio. It feels like that's the theme for you guys. So here, you're dealing with a boss who I feel like is really difficult. But you hang in there because you got a family. You got to feed the family. But I feel as if you are really dealing with somebody who it's just, there's no pleasing them as hard as you work. And I think this is where your frustration is coming in, where I'm feeling like, God, I could be my own boss. All right, so don't quit your day job yet. Right? I just get the sense that, you're challenged by this. This is a big issue that you're not sure what to do. So out comes, interestingly enough, the Queen of Swords with the Five of Swords reversed. So I think you are really seriously thinking about moving on. Look, it's almost as if she's sitting in a boat and she's kind of sailing out to sea, going in a new direction. But with the Queen of Swords, usually that's an energy of needing to cut something out, that no longer serves you. And with the Five of Swords, I feel as if you're really tired of feeling like they don't acknowledge you, they don't see you, do you know what I mean? Like they don't really appreciate what you do in the workplace. You're probably valuable, and you probably know that. So I'm feeling as if, you're hanging in there because you can't just up and quit your job. No, you can't just do that. It's like you have responsibilities and kids and a house and, bills that have to be paid. But I do feel like you were finally at that point where it might be time to do something that really resonates more with your true nature. Maybe this is a dream you've always had. Maybe now is the time to start looking at that. Because I do get the sense that you are looking to do something in a new direction here. Yeah. And out comes the Ten of Swords. All right, so with the Ten of Swords card, I do see that, you are ready to move on to a brighter life, a better horizon. So if this is something you have been really contemplating, just don't go up and quit your job because Raven said, oh my gosh, I should be doing my own thing. No, I think it's one of these things where you get a plan, you put it in motion, and then you move forward. But I do see this coming to an end for you guys. All right, so it's almost like, they do that one last thing, that really just pushes you over the edge, and you go home and you're like, honey, I can't do this anymore. We have got to figure out something else. It's that kind of energy. All right, let's see what else is going on for all of our Scorpios out there. We've got a few people in the house. So welcome. It's nice to have you in. If you don't have your name in my magic hat, be sure to write, Raven, put my name in the hat. Because tomorrow I will be pulling from this hat, and somebody's going to win a personal reading with me. All right, so Raven. Hey, None Your Business. Where you been? Oh my God, None Your Business is here. Did you get your name in the hat? Put your name in the hat. All right. All right, so let's see. Overall energy for Scorpios today is the Knight of Swords reversed. Ooh, this is somebody you're dealing with. Yeah, I'll put your name again. I didn't take names out the last time. I'm just adding them. So it gives you an added chance to win. So like when we get done tomorrow, I'll keep these names in and we'll just keep growing. If I got to get a bigger hat, I'll get a bigger hat, All right, none of your business. I will be sure to put your name in there. All right, so I feel as if there is somebody, we have this Knight of Swords here. This is somebody who I feel like you have your eye on them. You know, this is somebody who maybe you were with them before, maybe not. I'm not feeling whether it was past energy or new energy just yet. But I do get the feeling that this is somebody who you really, really like. I mean, here you are with the Lovers. But yet you're really closed about it. Okay? And here they are all reversed. I don't like the Knight of Swords reversed because I feel like this is somebody who kind of slides in and slides out. So there could be an energy around this person, this Knight of Swords, an air sign, could be a Gemini, where you really want to open up to them, but there's something you're holding back. Like, and I think you know that there's an element you can't trust about this person. And this might be why you're not really opening up fully to them. All right, let's see. Let's see what your recent past looks like. Ooh, that's too many cards. That's like a whole storyline. All right, recent past, we have the Hierophant comes out reversed. So this is the need to just maintain a sense of freedom. All right, so if you were involved with this person, I think you held back, you know, just because there was just something you really wanted to know before you open up and invest yourself emotionally, physically, spiritually to somebody. I think you really wanted to be sure. So in the past, you're a real free spirit. Okay, the Hierophant Reversed is usually somebody who, you know, doesn't conform to the standards. You know, they're not about like, you know, being involved in the local church community. I mean, you move to your own beat. I mean, a real free spirit kind of person. So that's the kind of energy I'm feeling for you. Let's see if there's anything else. What can you tell me about this Hierophant Reversed, dear Tarot? Really grateful, thankful for the messages. What's going on with this Hierophant Reversed? So, ooh, we're back to the job. So I feel as if this is somebody who you got really angry with. In the past, you might have been with somebody who, and that might be why you're cautious. I feel as if in the past you were hurt, really, really hurt. So you're not just going to open up to anybody. And that's very Scorpio. You know, if you were hurt, burned once, a Scorpio will not let that happen again. And I feel as if this person you were involved with, they really knocked you for a loop. And I don't think you were the only person in their life. All right? I don't. I feel as if, you know, when you were with this person, there was a lot of competition. It was like you were always fighting for their attention. You know, maybe they were a workaholic. I don't know. But I feel as if, you know, it's one of these things where you've moved on. All right, so you moved on, and you moved on not because you really wanted to, but you felt like you had no choice because you couldn't really trust them. And I feel as if your friends kind of came up. You know, I think they came up and they kind of helped you out. So, yeah, I mean, it wasn't working. You weren't going to invest any more energy. And here you come out as a single person, really happy. Look at you, independent, solid. You got your besties around you. And now I feel as if you're in your power, all right? Again, if you are involved in a job that you know is, you're more than that job, okay? You're more than dipping the french fries at the McDonald's. You know what I mean? Like, this is about you doing what you do. And it may be something that you probably never thought you could probably make money at. All right, well, you know, you don't quit your day job, but, you know, you start building that up and thinking, oh, my gosh, you know, like, I always wanted to sell jewelry. Well, maybe you start buying a few pieces of jewelry and you put them on eBay, make a little bit of money, buy some more, you know, until you finally have this next business built up. But I do feel like you're going to be fine. You're going to be really independent. And I think, you know, for some of you, the idea and the thought of doing what you've always wanted to do is really predominant in your psyche. You know, it's like, no, now's my chance. Either I do this now or I'm never going to do it. It's that kind of energy. So now your Knight comes back. See, now I'm feeling like this is somebody who's coming back. You know, so I feel like this person, they've been in your life before, and that's why you're not opening up so quickly. You know, you cut them off. You know, it ended, and it didn't end on a good note. You know, I mean, I don't feel like you guys, you know, when it ended, you were pissed or they were pissed. It was one of those things. Then you make jewelry. Oh, that's nice. All right. Let's see. What don't you see? What don't you see? All right. I feel as if like you're psychic. All right. And I do. You are one of the most psychic signs of the whole zodiac. But here comes your, you know, your higher self. I mean, you know that you have to end something before you can move on. So with the Ten of Swords, this is you not really ending a situation. It could be about this person here. All right. You moved on, but now they're back. Do you want them back? And I feel as if you called them back. All right. I feel like you were thinking and thinking and thinking, and you know, it's amazing what we can manifest. All right. If this is somebody from your past who you really had this hot, passionate relationship with, because I feel like you really liked them. You really, really liked them. But boy, they hurt you. They did. They really hurt you. So, without you even realizing it, here comes Mercury retrograde, and you've probably been thinking about them a lot, you know, and guess what? They show up. They call, they text out of the blue. Here you are. You are really good. Now, what are you going to do? This didn't work for you before, all right? I don't know whether you want to put any more energy in. I just feel like it's just something comes out of left field, Scorpio, with this person coming back kind of throws you. But I almost feel like it's, how should I put it? It's like a test of the universe, you know? It's like now they're back. You could go back to them. You could, you know, have a real hot night with them. I don't see you doing that. I see you wanting to do that. But it's almost as if when they come back, you see them very differently, right? You don't see them the way you did back when you really liked them before you split up. I think you start to see them a little differently. Oh, I'm so glad you like someone else now. Right, done your business? It's so good. Moving on. But just because you're seeing someone else doesn't mean that this person isn't going to show up. You know, because I do. I really feel like they want to come around. They, you know, more honestly out of curiosity to see, like, what are you doing? You know, listen, a night of nookie, that's fun for anybody, right? But anyway, I think they're just as curious as you are. As to like, what do they really feel about me? All right, look what's raining over your head here. All right. I feel as if somebody, a King of Cups, maybe another water sign, and none of your business, this could be this new person that you are involved with. But I feel as if there is somebody more in tune with you. And I say that because he's got that singing bowl. And I feel like they want to offer you something. All right. So don't be surprised, Scorpio, if another water sign comes your way. All right. Wanting to go out with you. And this could be one of these people that you've got to let go of this old one so that this new one you can really, really, you know, vibe to. You don't want that old energy coming into this new energy with this person. I mean, this looks good to me. All right. I'm telling you. You know, this combination of they're wanting to really, it's like they're manifesting you in some way, you know. So if you've been wanting the love of your life, so have they. All right. So this might be the one who's coming through. Ooh, here we go. All right. So out comes the Judgment card, the Eight of Wands, and you with the Eight of Cups walking away. Again, you know, you're going to do your own thing. You're not going back to what it was. You are really walking away. You don't want to give them a second chance. They want you to give them a second chance, but you walked. All right. So I am definitely seeing communication coming from your past person. You got a new one on top of you. The Devil comes out. So I feel like you are being really tested. Okay. because this person from your past, they weren't good for you. All right. They probably gave you, fed you all of the vices that probably were no good for you. Let's go party, let's go drinking, let's smoke a little, let's, anything except the real relationship. It was all about the fun parts of like, let's hang out together. And when it got hard, they probably got turned into an asshole. But anyway, you walked away from this person and now they're back. Ooh, Scorpio. Remember that there's somebody really good waiting to come through. See, you've moved on. Look, the Five of Pentacles. So I think this really kind of solidifies that you truly have moved on. Sometimes we just need that confirmation, like, God, I wonder what they're up to. I wonder if they still like me. I wonder if they still look the same. I wonder if they ever got their hair cut. I think there were like all these questions about like, I wonder. And in that wonderment, guess what? They really do show up. But yeah, your ship has sailed. Totally sailed. You have moved on from this one. And that's why I think you're closed, to their offers. So I think now you're looking for, a better, bigger horizon. All right, with the Three of Wands and the Seven of Cups here, I mean, that you have other options. That there's more out there for you. So yeah, this person coming in, ooh, Scorpio. I'm almost feeling like it could be a Pisces. See, he's got this little fish around his neck. That just kind of really came jumping off of it. But this could be somebody that you meet. I get the, around the water. Maybe, maybe you live by a river. Maybe you live by the ocean, a lake. I just get the feeling as if this person is around water. Maybe you live by some water or a body of water. Maybe you meet them while you're on the beach. I don't know. And I mean, it doesn't have to be. I'm just picking that up for somebody if you are a shore person. But yeah, there's this side of you, Scorpio, that has really moved on. He lives by the beach. I feel like I'm reading for you, none of your business. I really do. He lives by the beach. The new guy lives by the beach. Yeah, look, you've got to heal from that past. And I feel like you've come so far. I think you've come so far. Look, this other person, when they want to show up, they hurt you. Not once, not twice, not 3 times. They've hurt you a lot, okay? And I think you've done a lot to try to fix it. But what you see, like, you're still hanging on to that thread. So that's that thread that I feel like you wondering, and they might be wondering that to you. It might be on their end, is why the two of you guys run in. And this Mercury retrograde, I have said it for weeks now, it is really pulling up people from our past. 2 years of backstabbing friendship. Holy cow. All right, let's see. What else is going on for our Scorpios here? Ooh, that's like a whole book. Let's look at it. Oh my gosh. Do you want to see these cards? Because they're exciting. Look. You come out here with the Sun card and the Six of Wands. I mean, you are much happier without this person. And I feel as if, now you're in your element. So close the door with the person who no longer, you can't build anything. I mean, why put energy into a relationship from the past that should be closed, all right? It's not going to go anywhere. And I think you're more stable than that, seriously. And now you're even more stable. So I love that the Sun with the Six of Wands comes out. Now, for some of you guys, you might actually become, noticed. I mean, if you are a performer, maybe you're an artist, something in the creative field, whatever it is, I feel as if that's where you're happiest. All right, let's go back to that reading, that part about, you wanting to do something else. All right, so here you are, you work at McDonald's, right? And everybody wants a large order of fries, a Big Mac, blah, blah, blah kind of thing. And you are just like, there's so much more to me. You're probably like this amazing singer, right? Or you have some amazing talent is what I'm feeling with these two cards. And it's time for you to shine. And I feel like I got chills. You can get there. You could totally get there. Yeah, and I think, you've kind of grown in your own space. I think you see what held you back in the past and what you don't want to carry into the future. I mean, Scorpio, I'm just feeling like you are in your power, truly in your power. Oh, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune comes out. Wow. Wow. So this is really great. All right. So, don't go backwards, Scorpio. Keep moving forwards. And anybody who wants to hold you back, I just see that you're like, no, I am doing this. So good stuff is coming your way, Scorpio. I really do. I get fame. Um, I mean, people will recognize you for what you do. You have a real gift. Whoever you are, I think we all have gifts, but for this Scorpio particularly, I think you can manifest whatever it is that you want. You just have to decide to do that, okay? And don't let anybody try to confuse you or tell you different, all right? You are very intuitive. You are the most intuitive sign of the zodiac here, all right? So I think you take that energy, knowing what it is that you can do. Tap into what your spirit wants you to do. I think we all come in here with gifts, and we just have to find our road. And sometimes we get stuck. Why? Because we have a family, we have bills. So you get caught up in that whole cycle of like, God, man, this is it. My whole life, I'm going to be working in a factory. Well, I'm going to tell you a story. Many years ago, I lived in Flint, Michigan, and I worked in the factories. And I was the first person in the history of that plant to quit. And they didn't know what to do with me, but I quit. And I quit after taking a trip to Europe. And I came back and I was like, oh my gosh, there is so much more to me than making automotive car paint. So I quit my job, something that was totally unheard of. And listen, I was making a lot of money, especially as a single woman. But I was so not happy. And when I left and I went back to art school and I just moved in another direction. So I'm telling you this as an example of you can do this. And I'll tell you something else that happened to me with that plant. I left and I came back a few years later. And these people who I worked with for years, I met up with them and they were like surprised that I looked good, I was happy, I was making money, I was doing my thing. Because in their world, that was everything. That was their job. But there is so much more in life, okay? You got to look at these things as stepping stones. I look at my time in that factory as a stepping stone. I am glad I worked there for when I did because I met some amazing people. I got to really understand the dynamic of what it's like to be working on the line. I mean, there was so much good that came out of it. It just wasn't my job, but it helped me for the moment. It gave me enough money to get a jump start. So I feel like this is you right now. You're at that point where it's like, maybe I should go back to school. Maybe I should start looking for a job in the field that I want to do, so I get my foot in that door. So if you've been thinking this way, I feel like the universe, your spirit has been really knocking on your psyche going, hey, Scorpio, I think there's more you can do. I think there's more you can do. Why don't we go back? And a lot of times what happens is, when we're kids, when we're young, that, we do things, they make mud pies or whatever it is that we do when we were kids. A lot of that really is where you can find what should I do if I, what would I do if I had a gift? Go back to your childhood. What did you do when you were by yourself? Did you draw? Did you sing? Did you play music? Did you make up stories? What did you do? In there is a key to who you are, that you have forgotten. So you can manifest this, Scorpio. I almost said Sag. All right. None your business, boy. You're making some bold moves. Good for you. All right. So I hope that resonated with some Scorpios. We have a few people in the house, and I know there was somebody. Let's see. Am I done with Scorpio? I want to say yes. Look at this. There's your opportunity, Scorpio. So I feel as if, it's being handed to you. All right. And sometimes these opportunities, they're very subtle. All right. So just kind of hang in there because I feel like you are in line for something really amazing. I mean, the Ace of Pentacles, that's a gift. You're being handed a gift, an opportunity to make a lot more money, to move in another direction. Don't be surprised either, Scorpio, if somebody, I get like, what do they call them? Um, Talent scouts, that kind of thing. Or maybe in your own organization where you're working, maybe your name comes up for another position that you would love. I mean, it could be something just as simple as that. I mean, it's not like even quitting your job, but really maybe moving into another department that you would be much happier in, because there's a lot of tangents to one business. So, whatever it is, Scorpio, you are in line for something really, really great. And we saw it with the Sun card and with the Six of Wands. Good stuff for all of you guys. So, bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess. I think that whatever this opportunity is, you will know it. You will totally know it. You probably know it before it happens. Anyway, I'm going to end it there because let's end on a high note for our Scorpios, right? All right, so, or a benefactor would be nice. Yeah, no kidding. Ooh, Scorpio, that was a good reading. You're going to meet someone, whoever's coming in next, because I also have at the bottom of the deck this Knight of Wands with the Ten of Pentacles. So wherever you're headed, I feel like it's finally going to be everything you ever wanted. So I want to go back because there was a young lady at the very beginning wanted me. K. Sunil Kumar Das. Wow, did I say that right? You want to know when my life becomes normal, please guide you. You are suffering a lot. All right, let's see what's going on there. You're welcome, none your business. I just love saying your name. All right, let's see what's going on for Sunil. All right, I want to see what's going on because she seems like she's really having a hard time. Let me straighten out my cards because I was just, oh, here we go. All right. All right, Sunil Kumar Das. Are you ready? Let's see what the tarot has to say for you, dear universe. I've got someone here who she tells me she's been suffering a lot. So she would like a little bit of guidance, dear universe. So we're wondering if you can provide some guidance for Sunil at this time. Ooh, well, there's some you have to put an end to. Okay. What I see, Sunil, here, we've got the Page of Wands reversed with the Death card reversed and Ten of Pentacles came out reversed. So I feel as if you may have recently gotten some really bad news. I almost get the feeling like you lost a lot recently. And you're just wondering, when is this ever going to end? I feel as if a door is about to open for you, Sunil. I mean, seriously. I mean, you were, I think, involved with somebody who was very difficult, very controlling. They had all the power over you, whatever it was. And I feel as if this was something you couldn't handle anymore. I love that we have this Four of Wands because I feel as if you've got to close this door. This has got to come to an end so that you can have a new opening. You know what they say, close one door, another one opens. Well, that's totally appropriate for what's going on with you. So let's see what's going on with this Four of Wands for Sunil, dear universe. What's going on for Sunil in this universe and this message? Yeah. All right. So if you go to a party, all right, and you meet somebody, be very careful of that person, okay? I feel as if you have an opportunity to move in a new direction that would make you very, very happy. But either it's you or someone else. I feel like it's someone else. This devil energy, I feel like they talk a lot. Like they kind of, like a con. Do you know what I mean? Somebody who almost confuses you and your thoughts and what it is that you're doing, and it's like they want you to continue putting energy into this relationship with them. So this could be this person from your past. I mean, this Emperor, I feel like they're very toxic. Look at that. That's very, that is a true narcissistic combination. Okay. And yeah, narcissist runs, that's a word that gets thrown out a lot. But that combination plus the Knight of Wands reversed, I mean, I feel really like this person knows how to talk around you. And they talk you into doing things that you don't really want to do. So, here you are. Queen of Cups reversed, Sunil. I feel as if it is really time. When you have this opening, that's your opportunity to start planting the seeds of what you want to grow, all right? I feel like you've got to get out from under this person here, whoever this person is. They're not good for you. We see it. And I feel like they have total control over you, and you don't really know what to do. So I think you feel like you're a little stuck. You're a little stuck here. But this is coming to an end, all right? So we have two cards. That this card talks about this needing to come to an end. And when it does, you see how wonderful life is beyond this life. So you have to look beyond. Have faith, Sunil, because this cycle is about to come to an end. And twice I felt that with you. So hang in there and don't let them control you. I don't know whether there's somebody you can talk to. I mean, I feel as if you should never agree to anything they say right away. I mean, they want you to like go to the store. Well, you don't have to go to the store. You can go to your mom's, you can go to your friend's house, you can go somewhere else to say, oh my God, I can't handle it anymore. Yeah. I feel like that you need to do something. You need to make some moves to get away from this person, Sunil. So that's where your suffering is. But when that door opens, run. Run. Because they're going to keep doing this to you. And they're going to keep undermining you. So you've got to make that shift. And then once you make that shift, maybe one day in the middle of the night, Sunil, you pack up and you just leave. I do see you, look, you're moving on. Because you can't stay in that same situation. Oh my gosh, that was tough. All right. Does anybody else have any questions? Anybody? I sure appreciate you all being a part of my channel. I really do. I love reading my tarot. And I'll be honest with you, last week I almost gave this up. I was almost like over it. I'm like, I'm never doing this again. I'm so over it. But I did come back. I had some nice support from some friends of mine who kind of cheered me on. Anyway, I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. I can't go anywhere. I put a trademark out on my name. So if anybody thinks they're going to try to steal any of my videos, good luck, because I got a trademark. All right. No, I'm not going to leave. I was just in my pity party. I was just having a hard time, and I think it's just one of those things where I didn't want to read for people anymore. I didn't want to do anything. But I love my tarot. Listen, everywhere in my house, there's a tarot deck somewhere close by, so I'm not going anywhere. All right. Anybody else out there? Let's see. No one? We got 6 people in the chat. Nobody else has a question? I'm just going to wait here for just a minute. Black liquid. Oh, thanks. I'm glad you like the reading. So, Black Liquid, do you have a question? I'm pulling personals here. See what the tarot has to say. Sunil, I don't recall writing your name from my hat. And I cannot ethically write your name without you telling me. All right? That's just a thing. I just don't believe in just throwing people's names in a hat. So if you would like your name put in the hat, tomorrow's the drawing for a personal reading with me. And the personal readings, look, they're in depth. I don't, I take my time with the reading. So if you would like your name in the hat, today is the last day to get it in there. Just write, Raven, put my name in the hat. Raven, please put my name in the hat. All right. Let's see. Dear universe, we have this beautiful black liquid in the house. And she would just like to know. She would just like to know what the cards have any advice for her. Let's see what the cards have to say for you, black liquid. Let's see, let's see. I will be sure to put your name in the hat. I will, I will, I will. Ooh, black liquid. That's some great advice coming your way. Okay, that's how we ended Scorpio's reading, with you being presented with an opportunity, financial growth. I'm feeling financial growth. Ooh, just a lot of magic. Magic, magic, magic. Yeah, but in order for this to happen, okay, in order for this to happen, you've got to walk away from something. All right? Yeah, it could be this person. I feel as if you need to move on from somebody who, you know, they don't love you. All right. And I think you know that, but you've been hanging in too long. And now with this new opportunity coming your way, I think it will help you move past this other relationship. All right. Anything else for our black liquid? Yeah, like you got to move past this person. Okay. Get away from this person. All right. You know you need to walk. You know you need to walk. And, you know, because right now, you not moving away from this person, it leaves you, like, in this hole. All right, black liquid. So I see good things coming towards you. You just gotta, again, you gotta close those doors. Yeah. Ooh, look. See, there's an opportunity. I feel like somebody has either this King of Pentacles. I mean, it's an older person who is very, very stable. I mean, really stable, really solid, really grounded, really smart. So they may be the person that gives you an opportunity. But I see you, you know, really moving towards a lot of stability and money. So that's really, really great. All right. Let's see. Husam, this is your last. If you don't stop practicing, send the angels to wage spiritual warfare offensively against all your devils and yourself by. Do you know what cracks me up about people like that? They turn around, they have these ideas about tarot readers and things like that, you know, trying to say that, oh, I practice sorcery. But what do you think that message is? You know, that's you, Husam, practicing sorcery towards me. All right. So I just want to point that out. Okay. It is the obvious. So when people start doing that kind of crap, it just makes me laugh. Yeah, and you have nothing else to do. So do what you want, honey, because the way I see it, you're the one practicing sorcery, not me. I'm just reading cards. You know, the pictures on a card. That's all I'm doing. Anyway, I pray for you. I wish you well. I send you lots of light and love, Husam. You know, that you might snap to what it is you are doing. No bueno. All right, you guys, does anybody else have anything to say? Right? You got to give it right back at them, right, Black Liquid? What can I say? Oh, my goodness. Listen, you want to know sorcery? I've hung out with enough Native Americans that I know sorcery, all right? So don't even go there. All right, you guys, listen. If nobody else has any questions, Black Liquid, you want your name in the hat? Let me know. Like I said, I can't just throw your name in the hat. I need you guys to give me the permission to put your name in the hat. So I'm going to put Sunil's name in there. And if you want your name, Black Liquid, I'll put your name in there. And yeah, tomorrow morning when I get up after my meditation, none of your business, for sure, your name too. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Okay, good. Good, good, good. You know, there's an ethic. I mean, there's real ethics to being a spiritual advisor, to being a tarot reader, to being a healer. I mean, we have to honor, you know, really the spirit of love when we do these things, you know. So you can't help anybody who doesn't want help. You can't offer any advice for anybody who doesn't want it, you know. But if people ask, then the spirits come through and they will give some answers. Right? But always keep in mind, we always have free will. When will the reading start? Well, what I usually do, Sunil, is that when I pick the name, then we get in touch with each other, and within the next 4 days, usually within that week, I will do the reading. All right, so there's a part of me, Sunil, really wants you to win, just because I see how heavy your life is right now. But we'll see, whatever is meant to be. All right, so yeah. With that being said, I will see all you guys later. It's been really fun, really great. And I will see you guys for the Sagittarian reading. That's next. All right. Until then, have a really great afternoon.